the yellow bike. All right, that looks like Caden Eichert out front. I think that's going to be done on the white bike in the 2 spot. More on the yellow bike in the 3 spot. Eichert out front on this one. That looks like Richmond, man. Jersey on that young man right there. Caden Eichert, Dominic Dunn, and Bryson Moore. Round the 3rd turn, the big monster turn, they go into the rhythm section. Dunn trying to make a move, trying to find a way to get up front. Eichert got all he can handle with these 2 young rippers behind him. That's going to be Eichert, Dunn, and Moore picking up the action at the top of the hill.
Ready? Watch the gate.
Got the 26 to 30-year-old cruiser in this one going on right now. That's Luke Sanford, Evan Mangino, and Eric Williams. Around the turn, we're going to call that Williams on the front side of it right now. Eric Williams making his way back at you, ladies and gentlemen. Sanford in the 2 spot. Mangino sitting in the 3, taking the underneath action. Looking down the side, trying to get around Sanford. That's going to be Sanford in the 2 right now. Williams on the front side. Mangino in the back end of it right now, giving it all he's got. This little 10-year-old is pushing hard. Oh, that's Sanford. Sanford left the door open for Mangino, and Mangino taking advantage of it right there.
Wow.
Ready? Watch the gate.
Moto 4 on the track right now, 5 and under novice. Aiden Shoemaker, Caleb Lovick, and Monty Brown. These kids have got it going on right now. Got to wait for them to make the turn around the front side. Ain't got the glasses on, but they are putting on a show. I'm going to say that's probably Shoemaker on the front side if I had to guess. Oh, Caleb on the front side. Appreciate that right there. Oh, almost made it. Getting there. Caleb. Aiden. 1 and 2 right now. We're getting Monty picked up on the track, getting him on the top of the hill, ready to go. Caleb making his way around that last turn, taking a quick peek, trying to find out where Aiden is. Sorry, that's Adeline. I'm sorry. And Monty.
3 years old.
Monty's only 3, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give him some noise right now. He said, you know what? I could be on a balance bike, but I am not. I am going to take these pedals and we're going to go the whole track. I'm not doing the last 2 straights. I want to do the whole thing. Monty doing it his way all the way around the track. Got it going on, taking a high look over the monster turn. We got Caleb going to take the 1 this go around. Adeline going to get the 2, and Monty going to get the 3, but he'll be back giving them a challenge next go around. Moto number 5 locked in right now. That's Zachary Sullivan, Brendan Matthews, and Adrian Allison.
Grow up and you talk back. You're so cute.
Ready? Watch the gate.
Gates down in there off like a banshee right now, ladies and gentlemen. Up and over the... Ooh, it's been a while. That's going to be Brendan on the front side of it right now. Around the turn, making her way up the straight. Coming right back at you with some hot racing action. Brendan looking good. Oh, as he's leading the pack. Looks like Zachary sitting in the 2 spot right now. That's the 869 bike. Oh, I guess that should have been 896. But we're going to call it Zach sitting in the 2. Adrian and Allison sitting in the 3 right now. Brennan leading the pack. Zach making up some ground through this last one. It's going to be a drag race to the end. But, oh yeah, Brennan right there going to keep the lead, holding them off. Moto number 6 coming down the straightaway right now. 7-year-old novice Brady Hubbard, Dexter Shoemaker, and James Moss. I had to guess that's Dexter's name.
I think that's Brady in the front.
Looks like that might be Brady up front right now. If I'm getting it wrong, I do apologize. I ain't got my glasses on.
It's Brady.
Brady, bike 818 as they're coming around. Looks like James in the 2 spot. Dexter sitting in the 3 right now. Getting it done. Brady, James, and Dexter. Only 7-year-old. Brady looking good, getting a little bucking action over the last straight, but hanging on. That looks like James making a run for it, but he ran out of track just there at the end. Moto number 7, that's going to be Lauren Pike, Luke Markham, and Maggie Boyer. Man, that's the great thing about BMX. It don't matter, girls and boys, we're going to put them on the track at the same time. They all got the same chance. Front side of this one, though, that looks like it's going to be, was the 99 bike?
Who's 99?
Who's 90? I'm not exactly sure. Is that Lauren on the front side?
Lauren's second.
Lauren, so that's got to be Maggie on the front side of it then. Lauren in the 2 spot and Luke bringing in the 3 right now. It don't matter. They've all got it going on. Maggie, Lauren, Luke fighting away to the end. Well, this is going to be a good race here. Gideon Lovett, Tyler Pike, Dane Boyer, Matthew Shoemaker, and Brar McWeeny. Gates down there getting a little bigger, a little faster. Oh, 36 to 40-year-old novice. Somebody get the oxygen bottle for him at the end of the line. These old guys are going to need some help. Slipping the pedal there, coming on the second side. All of them still up. Oh, I just about said all of them were still up. Somebody's trying to prove me wrong, but he's getting back up on it.
Dane Taylor Shoemaker.
Looks like Taylor Shoemaker. Dane's got it going on today. Getting a little action. Then Taylor Pike and Shoemaker. We're going to say probably Lovett and McWeeny.
Ready? Watch the game.
So they got a little bit more experience under them now. This 9-year-old intermediates, a couple of experts thrown in. Jackson Sanford, Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, and Daniel Joyner. Front side of this one right now, going to pick up this race in action as they're coming back this way. That looks like the little dude right there, the little ripper, Dominic Dunn. Second place going to be Jackson Sanford. They used to call him the Diesel because he would never quit. Sitting in the 3 spot, we're going to call that one Bryson Moore, I do believe. Joyner sitting in the back side of it right now, but he's getting faster each and every time he gets on the track. It's what I've been told. Dunn, Sanford, Moore, and Joyner. Just remember, Tower ain't always the official ruling, but hey, I'm right most of the time. Mangino, Eichert, and Avila. Justin Avila. I like that name, Avila. That's a nice one to say. Front side of this one right now, going to be Mangino with Eichert sitting in the 2 spot. Mangino reminds me of the restaurant all the time, Maggiano's. I love that Italian restaurant. I'm sorry. I reminisce a little bit. Mangino got it going on the front side. Eichert looking for a way around it in the big monster turn. Avila sitting there checking it out. Mangino, Eichert, and Avila getting a little air over the last tabletop.
My sister lives in Durham.
Brooke Pike,
That's actually her.
Elio, Gideon Hobbs, and Ryder Markham. Gaze down, and these young rippers are heading down that front straightaway. If you want to see them go fast, you got to make some more noise for them. It's hot, they're tired, but they'll go for noise.
Hobbs.
49 bike, going to be Hobbs, Gideon Hobbs right there, running his district number. Yeah, the black and white numbers. As we get older, you got to try to figure this thing out. We got Hobbs, Markham, Elio, and Pike. I'm sorry, Elio, I'll figure out your last name and I'll call you by that too. That looks like that's the way they were going to finish up. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Bubba Arteria, Matthew Johnson and Mike Wilson. Oh, look at the big guys go down that front straightaway, getting lots of speed. Going to make a sandwich there out of Matthew Johnson. Oh, they gave him a little bit of breathing room. That's your TO, ladies and gentlemen, leading the front side. It's going to be Matt. On the outside, but Dunn's got a lot for him this go around. Dunn pedal to pedal with him, making him work for it. Eichert coming over, challenging hard. Great racing down that front straightaway. Eichert, Dunn, Moore right there on the backside of this one, making it work, keeping up with these older guys. That's going to be Caden Eichert, Dominic Dunn, and Bryson Moore. Keep the rubber side down. That's the way they're going to finish this go around up. Great race down the front straightaway. Moto 3 locked in right now. Sanford, Mangino, and Williams blasting out of the gate this go around. That's going to be Sanford. Looks like Williams may have slipped the pedal out the gate, but getting right back on it right now. Getting the pedal going. Sanford on the front side. Mangino on the 2 spot right now. Here comes Williams looking for a way to make his way through the traffic. We got Sanford, Mangino, Williams, 1, 2, and 3. Keeping it down. Williams showing you how to do some rhythm work. Able to keep it down, pump it real hard, make up some ground. Mangino going to hold him off though. Sanford, Mangino, Williams. Moto number 4, that's Adeline Shoemaker, Caleb Lovick, and Monty Brown. These kids are racing for all they've got. That's Adeline in the 1 spot right now, fighting hard, holding off a push from Caleb. Caleb able to make the way around him right now, around her right here in the front straight. Coming back at you. Oh, come on. I know it's Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, but you're not in church right now. You can hoot and holler. Make some noise for these little kids. They've got it going on. We got Caleb, Adeline, Monty. Monty made it up the hill this time, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting at the top. He's doing a great job. Caleb, Adeline, showing you how to get around the track. That's going to be Eichert. Oh, it looks like that's Moore. Popped the gate, having some mechanical issues. Going to save it up, saving it for his 20. That's going to be Eichert. Wait, that was Dunn, wasn't it? That decided to save up on it. That's Eichert. Moore in the 2 spot right now. Eichert getting it done. Sorry, Dominic. Mr. Dunn over there. Gotcha. Little wasp nest up here. Gotta stay out of the way. Eichert and Moore getting it done for the 9-year-old cruiser action. Around the last turn, Moore goes. The way he's gonna go. Moto number 3 going down right now. Looks like a little pump race action. Trying to make it happen. 3 pedals out of Williams. No pedals out of Sanford. Maggiano got the pedal all the way through the first turn. They're going to work it hard right now. I know this isn't very exciting sometimes, but these pump race actions, this gives them a lot of practice. A lot of technique in getting all the way around the track without pedaling. Sanford using the arms, using the legs, little manual action over the last roller. Sanford, Maggiano, Mangino, and Williams. Moto number 4, that's Adeline Shoemaker, Caleb Loving, and Monty Brown. Adeline and Caleb been battling out all day. into the first turn. Caleb's got it going his way right now. Adeline looking for a way to get around him. Monty sitting in the 3 spot, building up speed. Can Monty make it to the top of the hill? This go around as he comes out the first turn. Yes! Up and over the double. He goes, oh! Not quite enough to make it over the second hump. But up front with the racing action is hot right now. That's Caleb Lovett. Adeline Shoemaker going through the rhythm section. Little Adeline is still trying to find a getaway around Caleb. But for just, oh, Lordy. My mouth isn't as fast as my head sometimes, and my head is slow, so I don't know what's going on with my mouth. That's going to be Caleb Lovett, Adeline Shoemaker, and Monty Brown. Great job. Moto number 5's in the gate right now. Somebody's phone? Yep. All right, we're good. Moto number 5 heading down that front straightaway right now. That's going to be Sullivan, Matthews, Allison. And on the front side of this one right now, that's going to be Brennan again. Brennan's been keeping it perfect all day long. Sullivan sitting in the 2 spot. Allison in the 3. Matthews on the way up front right now. Rocking and rolling through the power turn. Sullivan looking for a way to get around him. Allison in the 3 spot, looking to catch up to both of these kids, just waiting for the mistake so he can pounce on them. That's going to be Adrian Allison in the 3, going up to Zachary Sullivan and Brennan Matthews. Keeping the shiny side up, rubber side down. Oh, holding on, he's getting a little crazy. He's able to save it, not missing a turn. Great bike control there by Adrian Allison. Way to keep it on the track. Gates down on moto number 6. That's going to be Brady Hubbard, Dexter Shoemaker, James Moss right now. Looks like Hubbard's on the front side of it. Going to be Moss. Oh, slipping a pedal, able to hold on. But that's going to be Shoemaker taking advantage of it right now. Shoemaker in the 2 spot. Hubbard out front, Shoemaker in the 2. Moss going to be making his way back up into the racing action. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to remember this is total points action. They got to take the score from all 3 rounds, just like golf, low points win. And it's going to be right now Hubbard, Shoemaker, Moss in that order for this go around. They're going to have to do some math because I think things are getting mixed up a little bit. That's going to be Hubbard in the 1 spot, Shoemaker in the 2, and Moss able to hold on for the 3. Lauren Pike, Luke Markham, and Maggie Boyer going down the front straightaway right now. That's going to be Markham on the front side, I do believe. And looks like Lauren this time sitting in the 2. With Maggie in the 3, if I had to guess. I think that's about right. Going through, that's the 14 bike. That's Lauren Pike sitting in the 2 spot right now. Luke Markham right now out front. Getting it done. Maggie Boyer sitting in the 3. Making her way around the track. In that order. Mom and Dad, no scratches on those bikes today. This is the old man squirrely race right here. 36 to 40-year-old novice. Lovett, Pike, Boyer, Shoemaker, McWeeny. Going to be Boyer on front again. Dane Boyer keeping it perfect. All the other guys looking for a way to upset his day right now. Looks like Shoemaker trying to make a run at him. Pike right there at it. But Boyer able to handle it, all the pressure, keeping it nice and smooth. Boyer, Shoemaker, Pike, 1, 2, and 3. Them guys have been racing like that all day long. Got Gideon Lovett and Roar McWeeny making up the 4 and the 5 spot. Well, we're going to go Dane Boyer, Shoemaker, and Pike. 9-year-old intermediate action getting a little bit faster on the track right now. That's going to be Sanford with a great start. Sanford dropping back though, going down the front straight to the 3 spot, leaving the door open. That's going to be Dunn and Moore on that second straightaway coming at you. Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, Jackson Sanford, and Daniel Joyner right there in that order, ladies and gentlemen. Dunn doing all he can to keep Moore off of him. Moore giving Dunn all he can handle. Sanford right there in the mix with him, waiting on one of them to make a mistake, but neither one of these three, slipping the pedal right there in the middle and able to hold on to it. Bryson Moore, Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, Jackson Sanford, and Daniel Joyner.
Ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 10, Evan Mangino, Caden Eichert, and Justin Avila. This old house, you gotta love some Bob Vila. I know, we're gonna put an A in front of it. That's gonna be Justin Avila right there, ladies and gentlemen. Giving it all you can. Hanging on the front side of this one right now. That's gonna be Avila. Avila in the 1. Mixing it up on all these guys. Eichert able to hang on underneath, making some action happen. These guys are not giving up. This is the 3rd round, and they are battling out like it's a main event at the National. Mangino. So we're going to have Avila, Mangino, and Eichert.
Ready, watch the gate.
Brooke, Ilio, Gideon, and Ryder. And they're heading down the straightaway right now. That's going to be Gideon out on the front side of this one. Gideon's got it going his way right now. Got a rear view mirror full of Ryder and Ilio. Looks like Brooks sitting back in the 4th spot watching the racing action happen. I know Brooks only 13 and she's chasing the guys right now, but give her enough time, those guys will be chasing her. I guarantee it. Going to be Gideon right now on the front side. Looks like Ryder sitting in the 2 spot and Ilio in the 3. Brooks rounding out that go around in the 4 spot. Great job. Last go around today, last event. We got moto number 12, Bubba Altieri, Matthew Johnson, Mike Wilson. That's going to be Wilson on the front side. Johnson trying to hang the line at the bottom, able to make it stick, but Altieri's right there beside him. Wilson, Altieri, Johnson.